Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news of reports China's blocking frozen meat imports in the southern gateway city of Guangzhou. But first, in the US, pressure on households continues to build. The delinquency rate for residential mortgages rose to 8.2% in the June quarter, up nearly double from the first quarter, and the largest quarterly increase on record. Loans backed by the FHA, a program used by many first-time buyers and those with lower incomes, saw their delinquency rate jump to almost 16%, the highest in more than 40 years. The latest regional Fed survey, this one for the northeast region, manufacturing activity grew only slightly in August, but the General Business Conditions Index fell 14 points to 3.7. The New Orders Index fell even harder, to be negative. In Canada, their housing market was on fire in July. Volumes and prices surged to record highs, and both buyers and sellers made up for earlier lost time. Volumes were up 26%, with Toronto, Montreal and Vancouver soaring. In China, they're intensifying their scrutiny of frozen food imports as the coronavirus risk, and the southern city of Guangzhou has banned frozen meat imports. And there are broadening concerns about China's grain supply. Weather and market pressures have seen growing concerns about whether China will have enough this year. Even Chairman Xi is out telling people not to worry, but the fears are growing anyway. Separately, the iron ore price hit a 6-year high yesterday in China, and that's a 50% rise since the start of 2020. The US Treasury 10-year yield has steadily declined today, down 3 basis points at 0.68%. The price of gold is up $37 today to $1,982 an ounce. That's a 1.2% gain overnight. Silver is up 3.5%. Oil prices are firmish today. They're now just over $42.50 a barrel in the US, and the international price is just on $45.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar held overnight at 65.4 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're almost a half a cent weaker at 90.8 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're down marginally to 55.1 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index has dipped to 68.4. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.